Turn 40. A lot of things happened during this turn. So let's start with what happened before my turn arrived. It's if you remember, I was settling here or here. I think it was here. And I was saying I hope I won't have any roamers or stuff like this coming. And I got something much worse, which is Jean. So Jean arrived at Polar here and killed my Marauder, I think. Yeah, killed my Marauder with a lost soul. Would be actually interesting to review the fight, because I would think that a Marauder would beat a lost soul. So he sneaked his way all through the underground, I think, and arrived at my city, which was not very well defended, but actually the turn before it was even worse. I had no defense at all. And as you can see, he has massive CP 90 thanks to Necromancy 7, so I guess he has a lot of research thanks to Whisper of the Fallen, and he has a lot of mana and a lot of mana income thanks to his cities, 271 and 28 from Independent Cities. He also has quite a high upkeep from all his summons, so he's in quite good shape compared to me and Jonny, and especially to me, but actually especially to Jonny, since you will see what happened in the rest of the turn. Whoa, it's crazy, like how much damage did it do? What? Ah, okay. So my Marauder was actually very low on HP, that's why he died. Oh, it was close. It has lifesteal. Without lifesteal, it would be dead. Okay, so he took my city, and then he cast Dark Ritual on it, summoning some corpses, cadavers, and then he sent them to attack the inn and took the inn. And actually my cheetah did a good job reducing the health of these bad guys, and so then he recruited the Sphynx, which was the last unit from the inn, because the other I had already bought, and took my fortress and killed the settler which was on it. And yeah, so quite bad. Lost 3 battles in a row. Lost a city, lost a settler, lost a fortress with stone wall, so a lot of gold, and all the units I had bought here. So a big blow to me. And now I've got to deal with 1 Sphynx, 1 lost soul, 6 cadavers, and 1 is already scouting here. So my strategy right now, because I've got something else coming for me, and it's this Jonny with his leader and his troops, and his leader has Kev Concealment, so that's pretty nasty, thanks to an item, and Kev Crawling also, but I think it doesn't have night vision. Doesn't seem to have night vision, so at least it doesn't have night vision. That's not so bad. Yeah, so now my strategy, because I've got danger on both sides, so it's just to stay at my throne, defend. I'm building a cannon. Actually I need 3 turns to build it because of the loss of happiness. Before I had plus 200 before I lost the city. No, I had plus 125 before I lost the 2 battles in a row, plus that's the last event in the turn. I lost hero this turn, so we are going to see that. So I was building the cannon in 2 turns, but now it's 3, so it's bad, but I think it's still better to get a cannon, because it does make a big difference, even though it will fire only once every 2 turns, which is not that good. But I also need 2 turns for an engineer, so So I just stay there. I keep 1 unit here to avoid having this city being taken by the enemy. And then I'm going to move back my troops from the south. I went there to complete the quest and take the giant, which I hope will make a difference in the battles to come. And so now I'm moving back north, and hopefully I can move back north and up to my throne, regroup, and kill Jean, take back my city. But I guess he's going to torch it and cast Scorchers and raise it. But so then I need to take it back, build it back with a settler, and do all the job again here. Yeah, so that's the plan now, but it's quite risky actually, because if I bring back my leader to my throne and I lose both, I'm dead. But I don't really have another choice, because I have only 2 cities right now, and they're very close, so I cannot really move my throne. So yeah, and I think my army can beat Jonny if I have these troops also. So these troops could move here and then toward my throne. That's the shortest route. But Jonny has quite a lot of flying units, 3 plus 2, which can beat my army. So I think it's not a good idea to move through here, because he can reach me next turn. I calculated it and he can. So instead I'm moving back like this, and I'm going to move behind my leader. Yeah, and so for this guy I'm going to try to go back to my throne, but through an indirect route. So I'm moving here, and in theory he should not be able to see me because it doesn't have night vision, and yeah, and then I move here. But actually it's not really ideal. Maybe if I move here, let me recheck. Yeah, so he moves 2 hexes here, and he can move 12 hexes because he's flying and 36 movement points. So he can actually catch me because I move only 9x. But I still think it's or here maybe. No, I think here it's a better solution, because he might be afraid that I can catch him from my throne and kill his leader, and as he doesn't have a throne he would be dead. But actually I don't think I can kill his leader with my troops here. So yeah, let's do this, and maybe he will die, maybe not. We'll see. But anyway, if I move here, then I cannot get back to the throne. I don't have enough movement points. Okay, so that was for the north. And yeah, I'm sending back the army which was with my leader back to the throne to defend. Here I checked with my spy drone the condition on the surface, and still not explode, and I took the hazeberries, and yeah. So now, what happened in the middle? So I had my ferry here, and Jonny sent his Zephyr bird here and didn't see me because I was concealed on the forest with the ferry and my AD, and so that's probably why he thought, I don't know where he is, let's go and attack him, and that gave me an opportunity to attack his throne. So first I attacked with my ferry on the Zephyr bird and killed it, and it drained some CP from Jonny, like 14, something like this. And then I launched the big attack. So before I sent my hunter to check the defender of the throne, and I viewed 5 plus a builder because 1 was concealed. And I think I checked by trying to attack the builder, and I didn't see the additional ice caper, I think. And so already at that point, with only 5 units, I was like 5 versus 5. It's pretty dangerous because it has a battle enchantment, a defensive building that can give -1 defense and -20% frost weakness to your units, and he has only ice capers, and his hero has also the stuff that does inflict frostbite, or whatever the name, that does also 20% frost weakness. And so he's going to just freeze all my units and I'm going to die. But at the same time, what can I do? I'm going to be killed by Jean and Jonny up north. That's my only chance. So I thought I still have 3 T3, a strong hero. I've got 40% frost resistance from the stack buff from the AD, so let's try it. And I won, but took some heavy losses, and especially my AD. So I hope maybe later I can resurrect him. Actually, I will probably have hero proposal next time, but I will not be able to buy it because I don't have the gold. So let's have a look at the replay. I actually didn't see the replay yet. Was waiting to see it with you guys. So I guess some of my units got frozen. If none was frozen, I think I should have won and not lose any units. Okay, so the Necro cast Stephen Lim on the flyer. That's maybe why he stayed alive, I don't know. I tried Dispel. And I also needed to... Well, that was very, very stupid. Casting Dispel and then doing the strong will stuff. Just a waste of CP. Whereas, yeah, I needed my CP to cast Scorch Earth on the throne, and now I don't have enough CP to cast it. Yeah, so I got one unit. The Halfling Hunter got chilled, and then he does the Stephen Lim again, and then he doesn't have any CP left on his Necro. I've got very bad morale on most of my troops because I lost a CT, a leader, 2 battles in a row. So quite bad morale, and also I'm on disliked or hated terrain climate actually of Arctic. So my troops are not happy. This Dispel again. Fuck. Just wasted my casting points on Dispel, whereas I could just break control. I'm going to note it for debug. Okay, I'm going to report on the forum for the break control and Dispel issue. So killed a first Ice Caper, and as you can see I'm taking a lot of shield and frostbitten, which are going to hurt when they try to freeze me, because it decreases my shit, I cannot see it. Why? It decreases my frost protection. I've got 20% frost weakness because Draconian, plus 40% frost protection, so I'm at plus 20 net, and then minus 20 because of frostbitten, I think. And my AD could actually cast. I don't know why it doesn't do it. It could just cast Ancestral Spirit, but it just doesn't do it. Or it could do Nourishing Meal on himself, but no. Wow, that's massive damage, but that's because maybe he took some boost on his damage. I don't know. I don't know why I cannot see any tooltip. Okay, one guy got frozen. That's the moment when you need to Dispel on the frozen. Actually, I'm not sure you can Dispel frozen. Yeah, stupid. Casting the roots on the Halfling. On the Frostling. At least I killed one, but okay, so at this stage I'm 3 versus 5. 3 versus 4, 3 versus 3. Got frozen, yeah. and then they have Shadow Strike doing more damage and also healing because Jonny is like me and is Shadowborn, so he has Embrace Darkness. Yeah, he killed the second bad guy. It's weird, my flyer survives, but my AD did not. And now he's attacking my AD. And as you can see, he has a pretty nasty Inflict guy with Inflict Despair, Inflict Frostbite, and Inflict Chilling or something like this. I guess he comes back this turn. No, not even this turn. Yeah, nice time to use Nourishing Meal, dude. Stupid. Maybe he comes back during the enemy turn. Yeah, he comes back during the enemy turn. Where am I? Yeah, he's killing my AD. Yeah, AD dead. That's a builder moving. And why the fuck? What the fuck? For some reason the Necro didn't move. Don't know what happened. Ah, no. I don't know. Ah, that's okay. That's a Frostling attacking me on his turn. Okay, good. So the Frostling attacked me on his turn, and then it was my turn actually. Okay, and now that's the end, and I was able to finish the builder. So pretty close fight, but I got it thrown. So obviously I'm hasty plundering it. So 2 turns, and as I said, I cannot cast Scorch Earth this turn, but I'm going to cast it next turn, and I guess it's the end for Jonny's throne, except if Jean comes and take it back. But even if he takes it back, it's the end for the throne, I guess, because all the units there cannot arrive in time to take it back. I don't think they can. Then I did a battle even for the source. 2 battles actually. So one here. So I excavated this dirt cavern and then sent my troops, kill everyone. Got Bloodbone, Mark Blood Sacrifice. Then I did this fight and I used the Mark Blood Sacrifice as much as possible to heal back on my troops, and it worked pretty well, and I leveled up my Theocrats. So now I'm going to take, so he's leveled up. I'm going to take obviously Divine Justicars. And let's hope for the best now, but I've got a nice stack, and especially with Holy Champion, they're doing some nice damage to the undeads. So now I need some scouting, so that's why I didn't excavate this, because I'm really not sure what's on the other side. What is nice is that there is this dirt cavern all the way, so if he doesn't have any tunneling units, he cannot reach me now. And so I'm building a watchtower here to check what is on the other side, and I hope I can cast a spy drone soon to check. And then if I can take this city and keep my leader alive, maybe I can move my throne here, I don't know. And actually I should first get some builder pretty quick. But yeah, I don't know. I need to get the throne and I need to get some builder and start building back my empire here if I can. I'm rushing against time. And so I took a run here, a rune, I don't know how to pronounce that. And so I've got Strong Will, Devastating Charge, King Momentum, Arctic Walking, and also 20% fire resistance. At the Sphynx Temple I got 500 research, so Untwined by Shadows is research, and I really want to cast it because it's a big boost for my heroes first, and for my lifesteal embraced by darkness, what's the name? Warlord. So as you can see, I've got some mana now, but I don't have CP, so let's go for CP. Because anyway, there isn't anything that can really help me on the short term. So let's just take some CP and be able to cast more spells. Then I need to think about what to take now. I see that I'm already at 20 minutes recording, so I'm going to try to be short. So let's take Invention 4 because the other skills I think are not really useful directly on the short run, and I really need more CP. So now I want to build a watchtower here to be able to check the advance of Jonny, and that's behind the rock cavern. But I don't have the gold to do this, so I'm going to sell an item. Actually, I wanted to sell an item from my AD, but he's dead and I forgot to sell it just before. So I'm going to sell this. And I also excavated some rock from here to get the 5 that I needed also with this prospector. So that's bad for my morale at my throne, but 1 rock is only 3 happiness for a city that size. So I hope it's not going to die and I can get my watchtower. It will be helpful. Then, so this guy, I saw the cadaver, so let's move back. Here I'm staying like this to protect and keep mobile units. And that's it. And I don't have gold, so at my other village or whatever, I'm just producing merchandise. Yeah, thanks for watching. See you next turn for another epic turn.